Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today. We've got a donation request right here from Mr. Jerry Jeff Walker. This will be our second reaction to Mr. Jerry Jeff Walker, and we've got Will right here. Okay, this donation request right here, I'm going to read it off, but just a little warning. Some of it's kind of graphic. So if you want to, skip through this part and just get to the song, feel free to do that. But definitely wanted to read this off. It's kind of a connection to the requester, some life connection with his father's stories and stories about his own life before we get into this. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one off. It says, Jerry Jeff Walker, Will, Tejas brother, I made this one private because it might be too much for your fans, but you can tell what you want or not. My dad was a runner in World War II, taking messages to units behind enemy lines because communication by radio, etc. was too dangerous. He was captured by Nazis and put in a concentration camp. All right, Gestapo interrogations were brutal, and he always flipped them off because he wouldn't talk. They cut off his middle finger as punishment. 2 months later, the tanks and jeeps rolled in with General Patton's troops and freed everyone. He came home in 1945. I was born. Baby boys born after 1945 were called atomic dogs because we were the first born after Hiroshima and the droppings of the atomic bombs. It's better than millennials of Gen Z. He always talked about hearing the wheels of the tanks and jeeps rolling into that camp. Later, he joined the Air Force. The Air Force became a separate military service in 1947. He died in Korea in 1951 when the jeep he was riding in ran over a landmine. Man, my condolences, brother, man. It sounds like your dad was out there doing the best he could to contribute to his nation, you know what I mean? It goes on to say, in my service as a teenager, I remember the bus wheels rolling to take me to the airport to go to Vietnam. My deployment to Desert Storm, the wheels lifting up from the C-130, or another deployment, 2 more, the helicopter dropping us off for riding in a Humvee, seeing one right in front of us hitting an IED, and the wheels blowing off or spinning around. That is why this song is personal to me. I was raised up poor white trash, picking the fields as a young boy and hunting for empty bottles to make money. This song has hidden memories to me, lost family, lost brothers in arms. Your fans won't like it, but you'll understand. All right, man, let's take a dive, take a listen to with fresh ears, man. And Will, yeah, so now I see the connection with the Will with your dad, the Will with you, and now we'll hear what the Will is right here with Jerry Jeff Walker, man. Yeah, some lives lived, some things seen that people only in your shoes can understand, brother. My experiences weren't on land. My experiences with probably the worst I've ever seen was out at sea. Was out at sea dealing with counter piracy of all things. So that's another issue that a lot of people won't understand unless you've been in that position that me and my fellow service members were in. But either way, it's all the same. It's combat. It's nasty, and some of the worst things that like I said, I won't share. But I get you, brother. Let's go ahead and hit play right here, man. Jerry Jeff Walker, Will. Let's hit play and see what he's talking about, man. Here we go.
If I took a rolling wheel, rolled it 10 times round, would it travel far from here? Would it just go round, round and round? As a young boy, I helped the old man working in the fields, and every day we hauled the hay to the rolling of the wheels, till one day the tractor laid the old man down to the ground. The tractor pitched him into a ditch and left the dusty sound of the wheel that kept spinning round. The wheel kept spinning round. Rolling wheels, rolling on, taking us all on our way. Rolling wheels, rolling on, taking back all that they gave, taking us all on our way. So taking back all that they saved. never knew my father well. The war called him too soon. Said he was an officer. Saw some pictures in my room. The letter said he was reported dead near the front lines he'd been found. My mind blew his Jeep into a twisted heap, and I still hear the sound of the wheel that kept spinning round. Rolling wheels, rolling home, taking us all on our way. Rolling wheels, rolling home, taking us all to the grave. Taking back all that they saved.
Dang.
Taking us all away.
What an interesting song.
My brother chased a dream of wheels, his whole life geared for the race. As soon as he could, he drove off for good. His whole life was short, quick and straight. He only lived to spin those wheels and make that move over ground, till the steering failed and he crashed the rails. He laid there still for the sound of the wheel that kept spinning round.
Damn.
Rolling wheels, they're rolling home, taking us all on our way. The rolling wheels, rolling on, taking back all that they gave. Taking us all on our way. That's taking back all that they saved. As for me, my life's too short. The wheel has carried me far around this world 100 times, by buck truck, train, bike, or car. And just like the rest, I roll on to my death on a country road far from town. It's there by the wheel, just as sure as I feel that there won't be but one sound. That's the wheel that keeps spinning round. Yeah, the wheel that keeps spinning round.
I like the song. I like the lyrics, man. The lyrics is what I like. It's literal and it's metaphorical.
Rolling home, taking us all on our way. The rolling wheels, rolling on, taking back all that they say. Taking us all on our way. Taking us all on our way. The rolling wheels, they're rolling on, taking back all that they gave. Taking us all on our way.
Yeah. Different kind of song. It's a different kind of song, you know. Like you said, some people won't understand, some people won't like it. For me, I'm a lyrical guy. Tuning in, man, I love what he's writing about. I think that's an interesting way of conveying it. Like I said, for me, it's literal and it's metaphorical, right? It's literal as in like your story. We have connections to the wheels, and as I got thinking about it, even our last trip, once we're out of body, the last trip for our body, wheels are involved, right? You've got the hearse, man. You've got the tractor dumping the dirt, or the bulldozer dumping the dirt, man. So, yeah. I mean, there's wheels involved in that instance, and then there's wheels involved in, like you said, and like the story tells, in some very unfortunate, terrible events. but also as a metaphor of life, right? The wheel just keeps spinning, and he talks about if you spin that wheel, will it go far, or will it just kind of sit here and run in circles? And to me, that's also a metaphor for the way we live our lives. All right, as we enter this earth and we start growing up and we become our own person, is that wheel going to go far? Is that person going to carry enough to keep that wheel running and go far? Or are you just going to spin in circles and waste your time until those wheels take you to your grave? You know what I mean? What are you going to do with yourself? So I love it, man. I love the way that this song has layers on it. If you're a lyrical person, you're understanding that this has layers on it. So I think I like both sides of it. It didn't really register with me about how, you know, even in just everyday life, the term will, the actual thing, a will, can be involved in connections to things in life, right? Your story helped me see that, and Jerry Jeff Walker's story helped me see that right here. But I thought this was a great song. Personally, I doubt there's going to be any information that we can dive into behind it. I'd like to see, so let's go ahead and see if there's a wiki. If not, you know, we'll wrap it up, man. All right, so unfortunately, nothing that we could dive into on the wheel with this one, man. I think you said it was released in 1973 for this song. Let's go ahead and check this one out right here with Jerry Jeff, at least. I don't remember if I pulled up his page right here, but we've got him known as the Gypsy Songman, all right? Born Ronald Clyde Crosby. That's interesting. I thought that was actually his birth name. It says born Ronald Clyde Crosby. He was born in 1942 in New York. He died in Austin, Texas at the age of 78, just 4 years ago, roughly less than 4 years ago. He did progressive country and outlaw country. He started in 1967 and he went until 2018. All right, rest in peace, Mr. Jerry Jeff Walker. Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us, man. I love hearing the stories of all you guys and being able to see how we connect. And you guys teach me some things that I wouldn't have ever thought about otherwise. So I learn a lot from these songs and I learn a lot from you guys. Thank you so much, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed rocking out with us and learning some about the story here from the requester and the story about Jerry Jeff that we heard on the song, at least. All right, so thank you guys so much, man. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace out.